Number 1. The question we've all whispered in the dark. Have you ever sat alone in the quiet of the night and felt not entirely alone? Not fear, not imagination, but something more gentle. A flicker in the air, a sudden warmth on your skin. A memory that wasn't called but suddenly arrived, uninvited yet welcome. We've all felt it, somewhere between shadow and breath. The presence. That feeling has a name. Some call it energy, some call it memory. But many of us, whether religious or not, call it what it truly feels like. A soul. But are souls real? It's a question older than science, older than language, carved into cave walls, whispered into candlelight, and written in tear-stained pages of diaries and sacred texts. And in a world where we are taught to trust only what we can measure, see, and quantify, this question is now more radical than ever. But perhaps the soul was never meant to be proven. Perhaps it was meant to be felt. Number 2, what is a soul really? To say the word soul is to summon 1,000 meanings. To a child, it's the invisible friend that lives inside. To a grieving mother, it's the love she still feels long after the heartbeat fades. To a philosopher, it's the self, the awareness, the spark, the thing that separates a living person from a beautiful corpse. Science defines life by pulse, breath, and response. But we know better. We've all seen someone lose their spark. We felt that uncanny hollowness at funerals, not just because of grief, but because something essential is missing in that room. The warmth, the light, the soul. And if that presence can leave, then where does it go? Number 3, the invisible evidence. Not all truths are seen. Some are simply known. We feel them in the silence, in the moments science has no language for. Think of the stories, countless stories, of people sensing the presence of a loved one who just passed before receiving the news. Or the child who speaks fluently about a past life they shouldn't know. Or the terminally ill patient who sees someone waiting for them just moments before passing. These experiences happen across cultures, religions, continents. They transcend upbringing and belief systems. And while skeptics may dismiss them as coincidence or hallucination, one must wonder, when millions share the same experience, how long can we keep calling it an illusion? Invisible does not mean imaginary. We do not see Wi-Fi signals, but we trust they are there. We do not see gravity, yet we live by its laws. The soul, too, might belong to that class of reality. Felt, experienced, undeniable, yet unseen. Number 4, grief, ghosts, and love that doesn't die. When someone we love dies, what truly hurts is not the absence of their body. It's the absence of their soul, their voice, their laugh, their unique way of making us feel seen. Yet grief has its echoes. We dream of them. We feel their hand on our shoulder in moments of despair. We hear their favorite song in the perfect silence. These aren't just coping mechanisms. They are reminders that love is not bound by the body. Love, real love, is soul to soul. And if love does not die, how can the soul behind it simply vanish? Perhaps those who have gone are not gone at all. Perhaps they are waiting, walking beside us in the quiet, living in the corners of our hearts where time can't touch. Number 5, the role of faith. Faith is not about ignoring reality. It is about expanding it. To believe in the soul is to live with depth. It is to understand that every person is more than their resume, their body, their mistakes. It invites compassion, because if everyone carries a soul, then everyone carries something sacred. Faith in the unseen teaches us humility. It teaches us presence. It teaches us that life is not just material, it is mystery. And mystery is not weakness. It is the oxygen of wonder, of love, of meaning. Without belief in the soul, we reduce humans to flesh and bone. With it, we elevate humanity to something radiant, something worth protecting, cherishing, and grieving when gone. Number 6. When science meets the soul, even science, in its quiet moments, brushes against the soul. Studies on near-death experiences reveal striking similarities: light, tunnels, peace, reunions. Children who remember past lives provide names, towns, even family details they couldn't have known. Research on consciousness suggests it might not be bound entirely to the brain. Quantum physicists admit the universe is stranger than we ever imagined. Some even suggest that consciousness might be a fundamental force, not just a byproduct of biology. While science may not confirm the soul, it increasingly suggests that our current understanding of life, death, and identity is far from complete. And in those gaps, in the unknowns, there is room for wonder. Number 7. What if we're right? If souls are real, then death is not an end, but a transition. If souls are real, then we are never truly alone. If souls are real, then every act of kindness, every word spoken in love, every moment of presence matters more than we know. Believing in the soul means living with reverence. It means looking into another person's eyes and seeing not just a face, but a light. It means forgiving more quickly, loving more deeply, and fearing death a little less. And maybe that's the greatest truth of all. Even if we never prove the soul, living as if it exists makes the world more beautiful, more compassionate, more alive. So we believe, not because we see, but because we feel, because we know, because somewhere deep inside us, in that quiet place words can't reach, something ancient whispers, "I am more than what you see. I am soul."